Well, this is a really intimate and special way to hear the orchestra. We've got the Harp by Candlelight concerts coming up. Joining me today, we've got the music director and maestro, Andrew Crust, to tell us more. So thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
We're used to the big hall at the Civic Center, but is it kind of nice to go to a church and then the smaller opera house in St. Mary's for this weekend?
It's really nice for us for many reasons. It's more intimate. I mean, picture this, harp and orchestra by candlelight in a beautiful church, and I've handpicked music that is perfect for this sort of ambiance. But if you haven't seen it, I think it's an amazing way to see the symphony. The word I would use again is intimate. So you're right there with the musicians. This, you know, candlelight is how music used to be performed and plays and everything until electricity. So it really brings you into the mood of the music, and I think it's these two locations are just perfect for what we've got set up.
Well, also what's unique, the harp. I mean, we see it usually on the side, and it's always fascinating, I think, to watch them play, but I assume they're going to be kind of front and center then for these concerts?
Absolutely. We have 3 soloists from within our orchestra, which I love to do because we have such fantastic musicians. And the main feature is Alix Raspe, our principal harp. She's going to be right there, so you can visually see what's happening, and it's quite interesting. And she's going to play some pieces by Debussy, turn of the century, 20th century French impressionist composer, so just beautiful. And then a little bit of Mozart, and that's where we bring in the flute. Our principal flutist, Aaron Torres, is also playing some solos. Mozart flute and harp concerto. And then they also are playing another Debussy piece, a trio with our principal viola. So that's just a little group. And then we're also doing some Tchaikovsky with the full string orchestra, as well as a piece by Arvo Pärt, who's Estonian. He's actually the most performed composer in the world living. Number 2 is John Williams. He beats John Williams.
Okay. So
this piece is sort of like a meditation. It's really meditative and sort of spiritual in the way that it kind of unfolds, perfect for a church. And I think that's about everything we're playing. Oh, a little Mahler, beautiful piece from the Adagietto from his 5th symphony. So string orchestra, 3 soloists from within the orchestra. It's just a perfect kind of music for this environment.
Right, yeah. Is it kind of nice to change it up a little bit and do something like special like this?
Yeah, we want to give you everything that the orchestra can offer. So the last concert we did was Fleetwood Mac, and now we're going in the totally different direction. And the size of the orchestra, with that comes a different sound and a different style. So a lot of composers prefer to write for a smaller orchestra. So we're going to explore that this time.
Awesome. Okay, so the first concert's Saturday, and that's here in Lima at Trinity Church. And then you're going to go outside of Lima. You're going to go to St. Mary's, where there's this grand opera house. They're remodeling and stuff. So that'll probably be a neat experience too, right, to go to St. Mary's?
That's right, and we're kicking off, I believe, their year-long celebration of their, you said 175th?
175th, I believe
exactly,
it is,
yeah. So I'm excited to see those renovations. I encourage people to come out. Each year we go to a different community outside of Lima, and it's such a successful way to bring music to people. But we always do Trinity on Saturday night, and I believe we're at 7:30 this time, and there's still a lot of tickets available.
All right, very good. And on Sunday in St. Mary's, it's 4 o'clock. And as you mentioned, get your tickets now, because this is different. You don't have an assigned seat. Get your ticket and then pick your pew or whatever place that you like to sit, right?
Exactly, and you can even switch positions at intermission if you want and have a look somewhere else. But I really encourage people to come. It's one of a kind.
It sounds like it. It'll be neat to see all this together. Thanks, Andrew, for coming today.
Thank you very much.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.